Hey guys, it's Jason Williamson and it's the best day ever. Thanks for joining me. I've got a tour of Bay City, Michigan today. We're going to walk the riverfront parks. We're going to walk both sides downtown, and I'm going to show you some great historical spots. I'm going to show you some restaurants, some bars, my favorite place in Bay City, so stay tuned. And I'm taking a little walk in downtown Bay City today. Right now I'm on the east bank of the river, and I'm in a little Rotary Club park. Really nice little fountain there. Waterfall cascades down to the river below. See down there. And just a really nice place to hang out. Quiet. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the condos that are surrounding me. So behind me, you can see the Water Street condominiums. That's a newer building. I think it's about 15 years old or so. And you see the penthouses up on top. Those can go for over $1 million. Those are beautiful, large spaces. The regular there's an active listing on the second floor in that building right now for $665,000. I think that is 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and about 2,400 square feet. So for that, you can live right next door to this nice little park, right on the river. You see boat docking there as well. And over here next to the park is a little beer garden. And they do have a lot of food trucks that come and park in the parking lot for food. So that's a fun little place. So yeah, first stop on our tour is these condos behind me, and they, like I said, current active listing $665,000. You can find condos in there for anywhere from around $500,000 without a water view to over $1 million for the penthouse. So we'll move on. Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. Please check out my channel and don't forget to like my video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications. Look forward to getting you a lot more fun and informative content on some great places. So Bay City is an older city, and you can see it still holds on to a lot of the charm. Over on the opposite side of the street is there's a few antique stores that you could literally spend hours in there browsing and checking things out. And they do hold on to a lot of the charm, both inside and outside of the older buildings. So here are some more waterfront condos. These are more townhomes. These are a little bigger than the condos down the street. These are, I think the last one that sold in June. It sold for $585,000. It was 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, about 3,200 square feet. These ones were built in about 1999. So they do have boat docking, of course, and great proximity to everything else in the area. Okay guys, we're continuing our walk down Water Street in Bay City along the river. You can see behind me some of Bay County's finest doing their job. But down there you can see the first condos we discussed. Kind of behind this building here is the second ones we discussed, and this is the third building I want to talk about. These are Jenison Place condos. These are a little bit smaller and a little less expensive. So there's one for sale in there right now for $429,000, and for that, in that building, it gets you 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and about 1,500 square feet. So as far as waterfront properties go, you can't really beat the location of that one. You're right next door to this. Behind me is Wenonah Park. You can see the Shell. That's the Friendship Shell. They do have bands playing there all summer long, local and some bigger acts. And the cool thing about this area right now is when there's bands going on, they do fill the river with boats that anchor out to listen to the music. So that's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun if you can do that. This ship here, it's all wrapped up for the year. This is the Apple Door. This is a wooden tall ship. It's a sail ship. It's a sailboat, I should say. Sail ship, maybe. But it's 85 feet overall. This ship was actually a schooner built in 1989, and you can take it out. You can go out on dinner cruises, charter a dinner cruise. It's fun. They'll take you down the river, out into the bay, and bring you back. And one of the cool things about Bay City is every few years the tall ships come in here on their tour around the Great Lakes, and they'll stop in here, and this whole riverfront area will be lined with old tall ships. It's a lot of fun. It's a nice festival to enjoy, and you can get on and tour some of those boats as well. One of the cool things about Bay City. Another thing right here next to the park is a sailing school. They are done for the summer, I believe, at this point, but you can take sailing classes and learn how to sail if that interests you. So a lot of cool things going on in Bay City. Okay guys, we're continuing our walk down Water Street in Bay City along the river. You can see behind me some of Bay County's finest doing their job. But down there you can see the first condos we discussed. Kind of behind this building here is the second ones we discussed, and this is the third building I want to talk about. These are Jenison Place condos. These are a little bit smaller and a little less expensive. So there's one for sale in there right now for $429,000, and for that, in that building, it gets you 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and about 1,500 square feet. So as far as waterfront properties go, you can't really beat the location of that one. You're right next door to this. Behind me is Wenonah Park. You can see the Shell. That's the Friendship Shell. They do have bands playing there all summer long, local and some bigger acts. And the cool thing about this area right now is when there's bands going on, they do fill the river with boats that anchor out to listen to the music. So that's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun if you can do that. This ship here, it's all wrapped up for the year. This is the Apple Door. This is a wooden tall ship. It's a sail ship. It's a sailboat, I should say. Sail ship, maybe. Um, but it's 85 feet overall. This ship was actually a schooner built in 1989, and you can take it out. You can go out on dinner cruises, charter a dinner cruise. It's fun. They'll take you down the river, out into the bay, and bring you back. And one of the cool things about Bay City is every few years the tall ships come in here on their tour around the Great Lakes, and they'll stop in here, and this whole riverfront area will be lined with old tall ships. It's a lot of fun. It's a nice festival to enjoy, and you can get on and tour some of those boats as well. One of the cool things about Bay City. Another thing right here next to the park is a sailing school. They are done for the summer, I believe, at this point, but you can take sailing classes and learn how to sail if that interests you. So a lot of cool things going on in Bay City. So behind me you've got a little better shot of what they call World Friendship Shell. That again is the concert venue on the East Bank in Bay City. This is Wenonah Park that it's attached to. Really nice riverfront park area. Got the Apple Door on one end, and another boat we're going to talk about down here is the Princess Wenonah. As you look up this way, that walks right down Center Avenue in Bay City. A lot of great boutique shops, restaurants, and the orange and pink thing you can see there in the corner is a planetarium. Lots of kids go in and out of that place. Very cool stuff. And behind me over here is the DoubleTree. If you want to come visit, it's a great place to stay. They've got nice riverfront view rooms, nice green space, and if you have a holiday party or something, that's a great place to hold it. Alright guys, one more quick stop on our walk through Wenonah Park on the east side of the Saginaw River here in Bay City. This is the Princess Wenonah. Fun boat. You can have office parties on the boat, dinner cruises. They actually do a band party on that boat occasionally, where you buy tickets, you get dinner and dancing, and it cruises out to the bay at sunset. Cool stuff. That's a good time on that boat. You can just take a look at the river. It's a nice quiet day here in Bay City. This is Friendship Fountain behind me. This is kind of the entrance to Wenonah Park from the city, and this fountain was given to the city to encourage community foundation giving. It was dedicated in 1983, so that's pretty cool. You can see the band shell over there behind me. It's a large open courtyard area. And we'll take a little walk up into the city. Hey guys, I wanted to stop here. I walked up Center Avenue here just a bit. You can see Wenonah Park in the distance behind me, and the planetarium here. On the corner, the red awning back there is Tavern 101. 101 means they have 101 beers on tap for any beer lovers. I love that place. Over here we've got Mulligan's Irish Pub. On the corner is Timothy's Fine Cigars. That's a great place. Go in, buy a cigar. You can sit right in there and lounge and have some nice conversation, interesting conversation, and hang out and smoke your cigar. Over on this corner we've got Beaver's Pub. That's a great place. They've got some different foods. Really cool atmosphere in there. And then behind me over here is Retro Rocks. Retro Rocks is like 80s music mixed with some really cool, good food. They usually have something unexpected in there. Really good stuff. So that is kind of what you can get just a block outside the park, and just a short walk from any of those condos that we talked about as well. Oh, one more. Gatsby's over there is like an old school saloon, bar and grill. Very cool place too. Hey guys, a couple more things on the east side of the river. We're about a block off the river, and this block behind me, you can see Mandy's Diner there on the corner. That's a nice little spot for breakfast, lunch, even dinner. There's also an artisan cheese shop, a candy shop. There's a couple candy shops on this side of the river. Just a lot of boutique shopping as well. It's a really nice area. You can walk around, have a good time, super safe, get something to eat, something to drink, and enjoy a few days here if you wanted to. It's a great place to live, and we're going to take off over to the other side of the river and see what that has to offer. Hey guys, I'm over on the the west bank of the Saginaw River here in Bay City, and kind of the jewel of this side of the river is Veterans Park. This is expansive. I think it's a mile of riverfront here in Bay City, and this is right at the entrance to it. This is called a dust-off. Dust-off refers to when a helicopter would come into the battlefield and the dust would fly. These helicopters flew missions called dust-offs that became called dust-offs, and what they realized in Vietnam when they perfected this was that the helicopters were great fighting tools, but they were also maybe even better at evacuating wounded from the battlefield. They flew in Vietnam 500,000 or just under 500,000 missions, and they evacuated over 1 million people, wounded people, from the battlefield. And that was super important because there was a short timeline where if you got the soldiers off the field, the wounded soldiers, into medical care within, I think it was 6 or 12 hours, they had a 99% chance of survival. Whereas if it took longer than that, there was no guarantees. So, cool piece of our history. Lucky to have it here at Vets Park in Bay City. Let's take a little walk. Hey guys, we made it to the east, man, I'm directionally challenged today. Made it to the west side of the Saginaw River here in downtown Bay City. You can see behind me is one of the 2 marinas walkable to downtown Bay City. If you're interested in boat docking, that is Pier 7 there. Right here across this little channel is H2O's Waterfront Grill. It's a great place to eat, really good food, nice atmosphere, and you can see they do have boat docking there as well. And then directly behind me is Liberty Harbor Marina. This is a municipal marina here in Bay City. Lots of space, boats anywhere from pontoons and ski boats up to 50, 60-foot yachts in there. So here we are on the west bank of the river, and we are taking a walk in Vets Park at the moment. Veterans Park, expansive space here on the east or the west side of the river, and we'll see a little bit more of what it's got to offer. Hey guys, a little further down the riverfront in Vets Park, this is the Bay County War Memorial that we're going to take a look at. This is dedicated to all of the citizens of Bay County that have fought for our country. This was dedicated in 1955, and it's got a plaque for every war, even predating the Civil War. Here, the first one is the American Revolutionary War. Here you go. So the Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, the Mexican War, cool thing to honor our veterans, and this is a nice educational, historical spot here in Vets Park, right on the water. Especially if you lost someone, it's a good place to come and reflect on things, give thanks for everything that our service people have done for us. And of course, the last plaque here is for the Afghanistan War. We certainly appreciate everything that our veterans have done. Alright guys, continuing our walk through Vets Park on the west side of the Saginaw River here in Bay City. Got down here and there's a nice area of softball fields, volleyball courts. Very, very popular spot in the summertime on the evenings and weekends. Pretty cool spot. Also, probably hard to see through the bridge now, but you can see the shell, the World Friendship Music Shell over there, Water Street condos over there, Wenonah Park is there, and just outside of town on the west side are the newest condos in town. Those are River's Edge condos. Cool places there. I, as of filming this video, I'm not exactly sure what those are selling for, so I'll have to look that up for you. But you can see Veterans Park spans a lot of riverfront here on the west side. So this is a pretty cool thing. This is a piece of the Sacramento of Bay City. That was a 335 foot 23, almost 2,400 ton sailing ship, cargo ship. And over here, I don't know if you can see the walking bridge across. This was a dry dock, and it was Bay City Dry Dock Company, and they used to use a pump. They would pull a ship in here, close a gate, pump out the water, pump it back into the river, and then they could repair ships sitting in this little inlet here. That was a Bay City dry dock company. Really cool thing. It could pump, they used a pump, it was a 350 horsepower steam engine pump that could pump out 22,000 gallons per minute to empty this little inlet, and so they could make repairs to the ships and get them back out on the water. Another cool thing here at Vets Park, and for some scale, this was a big ship. Hey guys, I think I made it to the end of Vets Park. I have logged about 1.2 miles walking, and right now I'm on the pier that comes out into the river. You can see the pier behind me, but what I want to point out is right here at the end of Vets Park, there's a wooden footbridge you can walk or bike across, and that takes you out to another great little park area. That's the Lions Club Park out there. Great place for kids and families to hang out. You can fish, and there's great playscape out there, and just a nice place for a little family day. So one of the things we like to do in Bay City is run along the river, if you're a runner who doesn't like running on the river. When we get out here on the pier, you have to go all the way around the corner, all the way to the end, and of course you got to touch the end gate before you can turn around and head back. So I think once I get done touching the gate, because I can't not do it, we'll take a little walk into town on the west side of the Saginaw River here in Bay City. Alright guys, we're on the west side of the river, downtown. We'll take a little walk and point out some of the highlights here. This is Midland Street on the west side of the river, and the difference between the two is it's a little older over here. So a lot of the establishments are older. They are still very popular. They are still fun to hang out and experience. This is Brooklyn Boys Pizza right behind me. It's a great place. Gourmet pizza, salads, calzone and stromboli. That's a good place there. And a lot of small business. There's an insurance office there. Across the street is Wenonah. That's a cool place for wine. They call themselves a new age restaurant. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but that is a cool place if you like wine. Good place to hang out and have some fun. So Midland Street here, they actually close it down in the summertime. It's really cool. They do a lot of music. A lot of people here. For a while it was every night of the week. I think it might just be on weekends now, but cool place. So here I am on the corner of Midland and Lynn Street. Right here you've got Lucky's Pub, which is attached to Westtown Theater. Cool place to see a band or a DJ, hang out and dance on the weekends. Across the street you've got River Rock Cafe, Apothecary Shop. You got Midland Street Pub over there, O'Hare's Bar and Grill, Dusso's Bar, and Rathskeller down there on the corner. Those places are all pretty cool, and they are all very busy on the weekends, especially when they have that live music going. Cool thing about the west side of the river is it's a lot less expensive to live over here and be near town and near the water. Within a couple blocks, really in any direction other than the river, within a couple blocks there are houses that you can buy anywhere from 80 or 90,000 on the low end, up to 200 or 250. So a lot less expensive than the newer condos on the west side. So really something for any price range if you want to be close to the action in Bay City, close to the water, and really experience this great city. So we cross the street. Behind me is Cops and Donuts. This is a really cool place, local to Michigan, started by a bunch of retired police officers, and they keep it running. They do a great job. They've built a great business for themselves. Alright guys, we are almost back to the water, and here on the end is a new brew pub that opened. It's called WH Ales, or Wales Brew Pub. I have not been in there yet. It looks amazing. Looks great. On the other side of the building is a place called the Stables. That used to be a cigar bar. I am not sure if that's reopened yet or not. I've heard that it will be shortly. And if I turn around here, you can see the two marinas that we talked about. Pier 7 over there and Liberty Harbor over here. And in the middle there is an ice cream shop. Nice, convenient. And past the ice cream shop is H2O's Waterfront Grill. You can kind of see some more of the green space for Veterans Park. So it's our tour of Bay City. I appreciate you joining me and staying to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. And of course, if you are interested in moving to Bay City or anything else real estate related in Bay City, reach out My contact information is in the description below. You can schedule an appointment with me right there at the link, or you can always give me a call or shoot me a text. Thanks a lot. Have a great one. It's the best day ever.